Good day, everyone. It's me, Teacher Charmaine, your mathematics teacher. The lesson topic that we have for today are measurement of weight, problem solving on pages 73 to 74 of your book, and capacity and volume. The comparison and problem solving on page 75 to page 79. To begin with, let's have the monthly conversation.
Dialogue 1 About My Country. 1. What is the name of our country?
It's Thailand.
2. What was the former name of Thailand?
It was Siam.
3. What is the current capital city of Thailand?
It's Bangkok.
4. What was the first capital of Thailand?
It was Sukhothai.
5. Why is Bangkok named the Venice of the East?
Because of the many canals.
6. How many colours are there in the Thai flag?
Three colors. They are red, white, and blue.
7. What is the national religion of Thailand?
Is Buddhism.
8. Do you love your country?
Yes, I love my country.
สวัสดี
Now let's read and spell the following vocabulary words. Measurement. 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 Weight. 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 Capacity. 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 Volume. 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 Comparison. 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 Vocabulary number 1, measurement. It is finding a number that shows the size or amount of something. Measurement. Vocabulary number 2, weight. How heavy or light something is. Vocabulary number 3, volume. It is the amount that is in the container. Vocabulary number 4. Capacity. It is the amount a container holds when it is full. Vocabulary number 5. Comparison. It means to examine the differences between numbers, quantities, or values to decide if it is greater than, smaller than, or equal to another quantity. Let's review problem solving about weight. Do you still remember? Problem solving example number 1, addition of weight. This problem solving can be seen on page 73 of your book at the bottom part of the page. Let's read. You have 2 kilograms, 3 hectograms of green bananas. Then your friend gives you another 1 kilogram and 2 hectograms of ripe bananas. What is the total weight of all the bananas? So as what we did last time, we separate the group of kilogram and the group of hectogram on the graph that you will see here. So the first one, we have the green bananas weighing 2 kilograms and 3 hectograms. The second one, we have the ripe bananas weighing 1 kilogram and 2 hectograms. To find the total weight, we have to add. Let's begin with hectogram. 3 plus 2 is 5. Kilogram, 2 plus 1 is 3. So the final answer is 3 kilograms and 5 hectograms. Problem solving example number 2, subtraction. It can be seen on page 74 of your book at the top part of the page. Let's read. A vendor buys jackfruit from a market weighing 10 kilograms and 20 grams. She peels the skin to sell the fruit to the students in a school. The weight of the skin is 2 kilograms and 50 grams. What is the weight of the fruit she can sell? Similar to what we did on the first example, we will group the different units of measurement, the gram and the kilogram. So the first one, we have the weight of the jackfruit, which is 10 kilograms and 20 grams. Next is the weight of the skin, which is 2 kilograms and 50 grams. To find the answer, we have to subtract. So let's start with the grams. For grams, we have 20 minus 50. 20 is smaller than 50, so that is not possible. What we need to do is borrow 1 from kilogram. 1 kilogram is equivalent to 1,000 grams. So we are actually borrowing 1,000 grams from kilogram. 1,000 plus 20 is 1,020. Now we can deduct or we can subtract 1,020 with 50. 1,020 minus 50 is 970. Now let's go to kilogram. Since we borrowed 1 from 10, it became 9. 9 minus 2 is 7. Now we have the final answer, which is 7 kilograms and 970 grams of fruit that she can sell. Okay guys, let us answer the problem solving
on page 74 of your book. We have exercises number 1 and number 2. So exercise number 1, let us read. A mason has 125 kilograms, 300 grams of cement in stock. The factory sends him another 38 kilograms and 200 grams. What is the total amount of cement he has now? So in order for us to answer this problem solving, we have to look for the key word. The key word for problem solving number 1 is the word total. When you see the word total, automatically you will add. So the operation to be used in this problem solving is addition. To begin with, let's identify the numbers that we need to add. So the first one is a mason has a cement in stock weighing 125 kilograms and 300 grams. So you have to write it here. Under the unit kilogram, we will write 125 and 300 under grams. So the next number is how much the factory sends. So the factory sends another 38 kilograms and 200 grams. So we will write 38 under kilograms and 200 under grams. So the numbers should be aligned to each other. The operation to be used is addition. Now let's add. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 3 plus 2 is 5. So we have 500 grams. Let's go to kilograms. 5 plus 8 is 13. Carry 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. And bring down 1. So the total amount of cement he has now is 163 kilograms and 500 grams. So that is the final answer for exercise number 1. Let's answer exercise 2. Let's read. Siri 1 wants to hold a big party at her house. She needs 12 kilograms of meat. She can buy only 5 kilograms and 200 grams of mutton. How much beef must she buy in order to get the amount of meat she needs for the party? So for this one, we don't have the keyword to identify what operation needed to answer this problem, but we have to understand what is this problem about. So Siriwa needs 12 kilograms of meat and she can only buy 5 kilograms and 200 grams of mutton. So the main problem here is how much beef must she buy? So how much is she lacking? So to do that, we have to take away or minus. So the operation to be used is subtraction. So the same as what we did on exercise number 1, we will identify the numbers that are needed to be subtracted. So the first one, we have the amount of meat she needs, which is 12 kilograms. So under the kilogram, you will write 12. There is no grams, so you will leave it blank. So the next one is the amount that she can buy, which is 5 kilograms and 200 grams. So you will write 5 kilograms and 200 grams. So to find out how much she must buy in order to get the amount of meat that she needs for the party, you have to subtract. So let's begin with grams. So for the first number, we don't have grams. So how are we going to subtract that from 200? What we need to do first is borrow from 12. So let's borrow 1 kilogram from 12. 12 will become 11. So 1 kilogram is equivalent to 1,000 grams. So 1 kilogram that we borrowed, it will be 1,000 grams. Now we can subtract 1,000 with 200. 1,000 minus 200 is 800. 11 minus 5 is 6. So the amount she must buy is 6 kilograms and 800 grams.
Now let's move on to our next topic, which is about volume and capacity problem solving. Problem solving example number 1 for volume. This problem solving example can be seen on page 78 of your book. Let's read. There are 2 liters and 400 milliliters of water-based paint in a can. You add 1 liter, 200 milliliters of water to the paint. What is the total amount of liquid in the can? To begin with, let us separate the milliliters from the liters. We will group them in different unit of measurement for volume. So the first given number is the amount of paint you have. So the amount of paint we have 2 liters and 400 milliliters. And the next one is the amount of water you added, which is 1 liter and 200 milliliters. To find the total amount of liquid in the can, you have to add. So addition is the operation to be used in this problem. Let's begin. 400 plus 200 is 600. So we have 600 milliliters. Moving on to liters, we have 2 plus 1 equals 3. So the final answer is 3 liters and 600 milliliters of liquid in the can. Now let's have some more problem-solving activities for volume and capacity on page 79 of your book. Now let's answer problem-solving exercises on your book on page 79. So we have 2 exercises. Let's start with exercise number 1. You have 4 liters, 600 milliliters of blue paint and 2 liters, 200 milliliters of yellow paint. You mix the 2 colors and get green paint. What is the volume of the green paint? So in order for us to answer problem solving number 1, we have to identify which operation should we use. Is it addition or is it subtraction? Let's find out the keyword. So let's look at the question. What is the volume of the green paint? Where did we get green paint? Green paint is the mixture of the 2 colors. When we say mix, meaning you put them together. So if you put something together, that is addition. So the operation to be used is addition. Now the next thing to do is to identify the numbers that we need to add. So the first one is you have 4 liters and 600 milliliters of blue paint.
So we will write the amount of blue paint that you have. So that is 4 liters and 600 milliliters. The second one is you have 2 liters and 200 milliliters of yellow paint. So you will write 2 liters and 200 milliliters of yellow paint. To find the total, we have 2 plus. So let's add. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 0, 0. 6 plus 2 is 8. So we have 800 milliliters. Now let's go to the liters. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 liters. So you will get 6 liters, 800 milliliters of green paint. So the final answer is 6 liters and 800 milliliters of green paint. So that is the answer for exercise number 1. Exercise number 2. Let's read. You buy 32 liters, 500 milliliters of vegetable oil. After you have fried some fish, you find only 26 liters and 600 milliliters of oil left. How much oil have you used? So there are a few keywords that you will find on this problem. The first one is the oil that is left and the oil that you used. So when we see this word left and used, usually we take away. Take away meaning we will subtract. So the operation to be used for problem solving number 2 is subtraction. So now we know what operation to be used. Now let's identify the numbers that we needed to subtract. So the first number would be the amount of oil that you bought, which is 32 liters and 500 milliliters. The next one is after frying some fish, the oil that is left, which is 26 liters and 600 milliliters. So now we have the two numbers that we need to subtract or minus. Now let's begin. 500 minus 600 is not possible because 500 is smaller than 600. So we have to borrow from 32, which is liters. So for borrowing 1 from 32, 32 will become 31. 1 liter is equivalent to 1,000 milliliters. So we will borrow 1,000 milliliters from liter. So 1,000 plus 500 will be 1,500. Now 600 is less than 1,500. We will be able to subtract. So let's start. 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 0, 0. 15 minus 6 is 9. 31 minus 26, or let's say 1 minus 6, cannot borrow from 3, will become 2. 1 will become 11. 11 minus 6 is 5. 2 minus 2 is 0. So the final answer, or the oil that we used, or you have used, is 5 liters and 900 milliliters. So the final answer for exercise number 2 is 5 liters, 900 milliliters of used oil.
I hope you understand our lesson for today about volume and capacity problem solving. Now let's have a short quiz. This quiz or exercises can be seen on page 80 of your book. You will be given 30 seconds to answer each of the question. Let's begin. Number 1. What are the units of measurement of weight? Number 2. How many grams are in a kilogram? Number 3. How many G are in one kid? Number 4. What do you use to measure your weight? Number 5. What are the units of measurement for volume? Number 6. What does ml stand for? Number 7. What is larger, a gram or a kilogram? Number 8. What is the difference between capacity and volume? Now let's look at the answer key to find out if you answered it correctly. Once again, it's me, Teacher Charmaine, your mathematics teacher. Thank you for watching our video lesson for today. Stay safe, everyone!